Are you a business owner, artist, model, or savvy entrepreneur? Then we'd like to welcome you to Apex Couture Magazine, the new wave of publications with budget-friendly advertising packages to fit the need for your brand. 100% Black owned. As part of the new Black media, we also cover the latest music, entertainment news, fashion, politics, and important Black social issues with common sense commentary in a hot new Coture Conversations column where we interview celebrities and prominent people we believe you should know. All of this goes down at www.apexcouturemag.com. APEXCOTUREMAG. Contact us at apexcouturemag@gmail.com or 321-947-4705. Head over to apexcouturemag.com and experience pure Black excellence today.
All right, good people. You already know, man. Apex Couture Magazine back once again in the digital building. And we got Murder Inc. in the digital building. Coture Conversations is always going down with people I think you need to know. But y'all, most likely, you guys know her more than you know me. So I'm privileged at this point. It's a privilege for me to be speaking to her, and let her introduce herself to the people.
Hey y'all, the shadow's a little crazy. I'm Rikki Woodz, Rik Woodz, Rikki Woodland, however you want to refer to me. But yeah, recently signed to Murder Inc.
Yes.
Now that the whole gang, that the squad moves.
Yo, that's crazy.
We about to drop an album.
What? Man, I want to talk about all that. So, you know, you signed to Murder Inc., man. How you pull that off? I mean, you know, that's legendary right there.
It is definitely legendary, but my story is a little bit different from SNFJT. So, for me, Irv Gotti is actually my uncle. He's my mom's little. So he's really Irving Lorenzo. And my mom is Angie Lorenzo. You feel me?
Okay,
and
that's
so
good.
I grew up knowing him as Uncle Irv. So I was always familiar with Murder Inc. because he would bring my cousins and I to the shows, and like we would see them at barbecues, stuff like that. So once I started getting involved in music and acting, that was more so in school and in my like extracurricular activities.
Mm-hmm.
I was heavy involved in musical theater. And so when they came to my shows, he was like, oh, Rikki is like, she could do this. Like, she's definitely into entertainment. But it took up until 24 years old for him to like really want to work with me and have it like be solidified. So now we here and we're making it do.
He had to let you get seasoned and get ready. I mean,
that's why I liked it. It couldn't have worked out any better than that, because you need to live your own life a little bit, learn your own lessons. Like, you have to have your own growth and make your own decisions. And so I really made the choice to be where I'm at now. I love it. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Word. That's dope, man. So, you know, with the legacy, like, you know, the Ja Rules and the Shanties and even the Vitas and everybody, man, are you getting that energy? Is that energy still around?
I'm not gonna hold you. Like, in my opinion, the energy is Irv. You feel me? Like, he brings a certain vibe to a studio session and just to a room. So working with him, I would say he knows how to bring the best out of people if he's working on projects with them. So if you have God in the building,
definitely.
You're definitely gonna make something dope for sure. But being around everybody else too, musically, like seeing Ashanti write a song or seeing Ja record stuff like that is just like inspiring to me as an artist, but anyone as an artist.
Oh yeah.
Because they're so talented. Their creation process is very dope. Like, they're truly talented.
Listen, so that means you fit right in. So, and he saw that. So now, I see. Listen, I just checked out. I want to give a shout out, and I want to congratulate y'all for 1 million views on the. Yes. I just got through jamming that. I was jamming. I said, let me check that out, man, because I seen the 1 million views, and I'm like, okay, this is what I'm talking about. Progress, motion. So how does that feel? What is that doing for you right now?
That feels amazing because I think every artist, every up and coming artist, always there's like levels to this shit. When you're first getting started, you know, you have big dreams of like getting Grammys and having plaques and all that crazy stuff. But then you have your like, you know, more realistic goals, I guess. And so hitting 1 million views is just, that's like a very exciting moment for any up and coming artist. When I found out, I was super geeked. I was like, oh shit, that's crazy. And so like, we were super excited about it. And now we're just all super amped and like ready to push, drop more albums and
yeah, y'all gotta move on that. Y'all gotta move on that. And it's a dope record. It's a dope record. So that artist is signed to Murder Inc. as well, right?
Yup, SNFJT. That's
okay, see, I'm trying to see, cause you know, I'm gonna tell you like this, I miss Murder Inc. I miss Murder Inc., man. You know, you know, that was my era. You know, that was my era. You know, the Ja Rule.
And they were dropping bangers on bangers. So, you know, JT and I have definitely been putting the work in to keep up and make sure that we like hold the weight up strong.
Okay, so listen, you got the new joint out. The new record you just released. Sorry. Talk about that record, because right now it got the old school reggae vibe on it.
Right.
Yeah, I was just vibing with that. So yeah, talk about that and how that came about.
So, Sorry was Irv's idea.
Okay.
I don't know or how it came to him, but when we were in the beginning process of deciding where we were going to go musically, he thought that would be a cool cover song for us to do because it's a song that people are familiar with, yes. But people in my generation may or may not be, in the younger kids, like Generation Z. Is it Z?
I done lost count because I think I was X. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's Z because there's the millennials and then there's Generation Z. So they are not familiar with it at all. So it's like a cool song for them to sing along to. It's like a bop. It's a good summer vibe, but it's also like a good everyday vibe.
Yeah. I just fun song. Yeah. So you can light up to it. You know, chew your gummies too, or whatever. I chew your gummies. I don't smoke like that. But yeah, that record, you know, that record was dope. So we're looking forward to an album coming.
Oh yeah. Well, first we're gonna be dropping some singles.
Okay.
So you can definitely stay tuned for some singles.
Let's talk about.
Dropping an album as well this year for sure.
Yes. What can we expect? Unless you don't want to give away too much. But tell us who gonna be up in that thing swimming in that water on the album.
All right, so I have this one song. It's in my opinion, because you know, as an artist, you gotta love your shit. You gotta love your music.
You gotta love it.
It is a female anthem.
What?
It's a female anthem for real. Like, it's a song that you just turn on when you're getting ready with your girls, on the way to the party with your girls, at the party with your girls, leaving the party with your girls. And I think that one's really strong. And there's White Russian and Miracle.
What?
Those are the two other rappers that are on it. Those are my sisters too. They're dope as fuck. But that's one song that I could tell you about that has some features. And then me and JT have another song. Mm-hmm. So that'll be coming out soon. Except it's like reversed this time. It'll be me.
So yeah, definitely.
And it's a completely different type of vibe. So it's like I don't think anybody would necessarily expect it. So I think that'll be cool.
Yeah, I think, you know, I'm definitely looking forward to everything you guys have coming, because when I found out you was with Murder Inc., that was like, you know, I'm like, okay, you know,
it gets a little buzz.
Yeah, definitely. You know what I'm saying? And I remember, you know, that feeling in that, you know, in the late 90s, early 2000s, and you know what I mean? I remember the feeling that, you know, that it was big. You see what I'm saying? And so for you to be a part of that, and that to even be your bloodline, you know, I know I can expect some great things to come. You know, I'm already seeing it. So, you know, I mean, right now, how has the industry been treating you? You know what I mean? You're a female, and females are dominating right now. Yeah, you guys.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah,
I think it's so awesome. Because it's like, I think for the most part, males tend to dominate the entertainment industry a little bit, and girls are just on the rise for the past few years, in my opinion, and they're just doing the damn thing.
Yeah. I just, at this point, man, I'm trying to see who hotter right now. The girl, y'all killing it, and I love that because I love women. So you know what I mean. I don't want to. I ain't none of them dudes that's like, oh no, we gotta. No, nigga, let them have it. They look better. They're better at it. Let them do it. Yeah, you know what I mean. So yeah, definitely. Are there any artists in the industry that you would like to work with, that you have, that you had your eye on? You like, yo, I think I vibe with him or her. I think we should, in the future.
Bruno Mars.
What?
That's the
second time. That's the second time I interviewed somebody. Yes.
Hell yeah. Bruno Mars is hands down one of the most talented people to ever do it, in my opinion. For like I'm 24, so for my age, it's like you look at Bruno Mars, he's a musician, he's a songwriter, he could do it all. Yeah. So to work with someone like that in the studio, it's like the limit, it's limitless. You have no idea what you create. So Bruno Mars for sure. Alicia Keys, that would be amazing.
Yeah, see, I like where this is going. I like where you're going with it.
I want to learn something. Like if I work with somebody, I want to learn something from them. It's cool always to just create music and vibe with people. But like as far as like who would I love to work with, those would be people I would hope to learn something from.
You know what? I mean, you spot on right there. That last record, that last album that Bruno Mars released, man, with the 24 karat magic.
Insane.
Yo, that whole album from start to finish. I mean, I played the album so much, my wife was just like, dude, I'm like, listen, man, this is golden. You don't get this. You know what I mean?
No.
So
you can listen to it classic, you can listen to it top to bottom.
Yeah, exactly. So, with that being said, and you mentioning Bruno Mars, Alicia Keys, that gives me an idea of longevity. It gives me a sense of you are looking to be a major contribution to the industry. Okay?
I would hope so. Yeah, I hope so.
I think you could do it.
I definitely think I could do it. I know I'm gonna do it too. It's just a process. And that's why I'm enjoying it, because it's starting to really feel like, okay, this is different from like 2, 3, 4 years ago. Like this is not the same moves I was making. Like I'm not around the same people. I'm not working with the same people. Different discussions are being had. Like it's different.
You know what? And that's a good thing. Relationships are better than money. Relationships are more important. You know what I'm saying? And I learned that because, I rub shoulders with a lot of heavy people in the industry, and it's a lot. I learn stuff every day when I do these interviews. I learn a lot from people in the industry. I learn a lot from people younger than me. You know what I mean? And building those relationships, it's amazing to be able to go to LA. When I get to LA, my people out here, they got me. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? And so, it's definitely good to build those relationships. Move, and move in positivity, man. Because it's a lot of, it's a lot of crazy.
I'm about to try to just move in a positive fashion.
Yeah. So you mentioned something about doing some acting. What's going on with that?
So I started acting when I was a kid. I did a lot of musical theater. That's like show tunes, stuff like that. And I don't know, that was kind of my introduction to the whole entertainment world, because I was very shy. I was a very, very shy kid. I didn't like to talk to people. I was very to myself. But if I was comfortable with you, I would be very bubbly and stuff like that, like how I am more so now. And my piano teacher, she was having auditions for a play she wrote, and I was like, what are you doing? Can I try? And that's how I just fell in love with it. And so I continued to do like plays throughout high school. And then I got really involved in music. And so when it came back, it was through Irv again. I was in Tales, season 2 finale.
What? Yeah, I think I saw that. I need to.
So there was like lines I had to memorize it. I got to stay in a hotel, like feel like you were really a part of that whole world.
Wow. Is that out yet? I need to go.
Tales is a great series for
me.
Like
I seen the first one. I haven't seen the second one. I need to go check that out. Y'all make sure y'all go check that out. Tell them where they can, tell them about that and where they can check that out. I need y'all to go run that up.
On BT, you feel me? Tales, season 2, episode 10. It's called Moonlight. I play Natalie.
Tonight. That's how we gonna do it. And y'all go do it.
It's kind of like it's like the black edition of Twilight type of vibe. Like it's like a vampire.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That song is based off of XX. I always have trouble saying his name. XXX Moonlight. So it's like it's a trippy type of song. It's very like it feels like you're gonna listen to it more so at like nighttime and like the vibe.
I like that night.
So you came up with this whole vampire aspects for the episode.
Oh, I'm definitely checking that out. So with the music, are you let's talk about the importance of R&B. I have to do that. I do. Listen, I be talking shit to the rappers. I talk shit to these niggas, man. Cause
hey, I rap on the album too, though.
Yeah. Oh no. Listen, and I know you do. I bet you do. I ain't even had to ask that. I know you do that. So listen. But this is what I be doing though, right? I be like going in like this because I think that some of the lines have been blurred a little bit. So you know what I'm saying? I think the importance of R&B right now, it's very important at this point because the lines are kind of blurred, so you don't know. Like sometimes I don't know if I'm listening to I'm like, is he a rapper? What is he doing? And he doing both, which is dope though. Like a Tory Lanez type dude. Tory Lanez is sick. The shit he can do with his voice is crazy. But I be maybe it's the the old Isley Brothers type of shit in me that make me want to hear some. You know what I'm saying? Like Eric Bellinger, him and Hitmaker just dropped a dope record. And that boy's singing on them. So are you gonna be doing that for us? Are you, please?
Yeah, for sure.
Please.
Sure. Yeah, nah. Music, R&B is dope. R&B is blues, you feel me? That's like the base, rhythm and blues. And so that's similar to country music, you feel me? The foundation of country music is blues. And when you think about blues, it tells a story. So R&B, it's telling a story. And so this whole album, it's called Heartbreaker, which is kind of like a sequel to my EP. I dropped the EP as an independent artist in 2019. It's called First Time Lover. And it was all about like this breakup I had type shit. You feel me? Yeah. And so now it's 2 years later, but for the relationship, like 4. And I'm in a completely different place mentally, like just as a person. It's like a whole different Rikki. So I went to Atlanta and I hadn't been in the studio for a minute. And so I was thinking like, yo, the R&B artists that are out right now is dope. Like, I love their music. I listen to everybody. Like her, Brent Faiyaz, Kehlani, like all of them are super dope. And you have to ask yourself like, how am I going to contribute to such like a dope movement that's happening already? So I try to intertwine like my musical theater background and just the whole storytelling aspect of R&B music. So it's like a love story, but it could also be, it doesn't have to be about a relationship. Like it could be about friendship. It could be about like with your friends, with your brother, with your sister. Like it don't matter. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. Life situations in the music. I always think that the music, the art should imitate life. You know what I'm saying? So I think I've been a hip hop fan my whole life. Right now, you can ask me anything, I probably know it. Now, if you start asking me about a lot of the new rappers, because the difference now is somebody will be famous and you won't even know it. They'll be like, you know such. I'll be like, nah. Then you go to their Instagram and they got 1.2 million followers. You like, who did?
Now it's a lot about it's so, yeah, social media plays such a big part. That's what Irv and I were discussing the other night at dinner. We were like, yo, music and this whole social media game, it's like, it still matters, but people don't listen to the music as much. They don't listen to lyrics as much. Like, it's just a different, it's a different time. It's a different era.
Yeah, it's a different era because you'll have songs that will go on like TikTok challenges, right? And that song will sound so dope when they're doing the challenge. And he'd be like, yo, let me go listen to this record. And then you'd be like, hey man, this song ain't even really all that. You know what I'm saying? But it sounds dope on TikTok. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So
it comes with the visuals, you feel me?
Yeah.
TikTok are you watching? Because if it's like for guys, if they're watching like a baddie on TikTok and they're just like dancing, looking all cute and shit, like the song is natural to get stuck.
And the thing is,
they're gonna turn that song on and see if they do it at a party and shit.
Yeah, exactly. So
it's just a vibe. But I'm not opposed to it. I think TikTok is really cool.
You know, I was just about to say that. Those who know how to work it like that, I applaud them. You know what I'm saying? That know how that came up in this era and know how to work the internet like that. Work social media like that. I run a magazine. I run a digital magazine plus print.
To me, it seems more so like consistency, though.
Yeah.
Anything you're consistent with eventually will find, like, it'll get its time. Like anything.
That's how I got to where I am. That's how I'm talking to you now.
You just put in the work and you just, you're always consistent with what you're doing. You keep dropping things. Like, people are going to eventually love that.
Yes. You got to stay consistent. Consistency is going to make anything pop. Just don't stop. You know what I mean? You ain't got to have it figured out. Just don't stop. Just don't. So is there anything you want these people to know before we get up out of here?
Speaking of TikTok, we got an On Me challenge. You can go to my TikTok at Rik Woodz, RIKWOODZ. You can follow me everywhere on that, by the way.
Yes.
We got a cool little like dance challenge going on for On Me. And we also have a TikTok challenge going on for Sorry. It's like a little like transition challenge. You start off one way and then you end up a whole nother way.
Okay.
And look forward to a lot of new singles dropping, and then you feel me, sometime this year, I won't say when exactly, you're gonna hear my debut album.
Yay! We can't wait, man. So y'all already know I'm gonna have all the info y'all need on Rik Woodz in the article. Alright. So make sure y'all go get that music, and you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and throw it. Y'all ain't seen that video, that's gonna be in the article. That's why I love my magazine, because I can do all that shit.
Yes, you have to check out the video. The On Me music video is gonna make you want to move to LA and come vibe.
Yeah, I was just vibing to that. Y'all gonna really love that if you haven't seen it. But 1 million plus people, I think at 1.4 that I saw, have already saw. What are you doing?
We moving.
Yeah.
We're definitely trying to shoot for 2. Let's see if we can get to 2.
Yes, ma'am. So shout out to Murder Inc. Big shout out to Irv. Big shout out to all the artists, man. And I really appreciate you for taking time to chop up this game with me. Shout out to Classic, Big Homie, for the Fleet DJs, man. You know we get down. This how we do the thing, right? So y'all stay tuned for more Coture Conversations, and y'all make sure y'all go follow her. ASAP, not Rocky.
Thank you.